let's look at the Stoch RSI indicator and kind of break it down for you and how we kind of use it and give you a little bit of knowledge in it. So basically what we're looking for in the Stoch is just like the RSI, but it has the moving averages are a little bit quicker. So it's using a 3 fast moving average and a 14 slower moving average. And so it still looks like the RSI. Kind of the same applies. We're looking for it to get out of the noise area. And when it's up here, we're looking for the market to reverse and go bearish. And if it's down here, we're looking for it to reverse and go bullish in theory. It's never that perfect. Like we've said before, one indicator is not a great trading system. You want to look at multi things in the market, timeframes, charts, all that stuff with other indicators to come up with a strategy to trade with. This indicator is great for finding when you're getting down to the bottom of a trend. So if depending on what the trend is, you can use this to get in the market and take it. So say when this was crossing and coming back through, this was breaking down here, you can see, and then right here as we reverse back up, we actually had a little pullback here. And that's why you can't just use this indicator as saying, hey, when it breaks back into the noise, I'm going to get in the chart. And when it breaks back through, I'm going to go back the other way. So because as this dropped here, we got down to the bottom where it should have went bullish, but yet the price action just stayed flat. So with that's what we're looking for though. This is a perfect example of that idea. So we had already fell through here. The direction gave us, we had to fall. This was fighting down here. A lot of times we don't pay attention to this. This is looking for divergence in here. That's what these lines mean, is divergence in the charts. There was light divergence in the charts, and that's why it pushed up. But the overall trend has still been going down right now on the current price action. And so this is giving us that direction. So the longer time frames obviously are going to take longer for this to move in the direction it needs to go. And that's why you want to go back and look at time frames to your advantage when you're using these indicators. So we're looking for the cross back through the fast moving average through the slower moving average, and then we like to see it break through the noise area. So the 80 is up here on the top. So this is where we start to look for potential trade. Using the 15-minute is what a lot of times you'll see us use in this indicator. So this indicator is, again, this would be looking for the bearish side or over if the trend is running up to the top. And this would be the bullish side. So the same thing, we're getting near the bottom and we're getting ready to return back up. And you can use it when you're pattern charting quite a bit. This would give us, that direction. So if you were looking at this to be the pattern that we are currently in, we could use this RSI to our advantage. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because this was the bottom of this bounce here where we saw the RSI come up, correct? And on these stoches, and then we saw it topping out, which we were topping out here too. So we were in this downtrend. This is the pullback to have you re-enter. This pattern was still following the same trend line on down. And you can see it broke out of the pattern here, but you're already finished out with your stoches. So you could have actually taken the opportunity when this lost. I'm in the 5 minutes, so you could use this just as an example of how to use RSI, or the RSI stoches, sorry, to break out. Is when this broke its 21, this was also breaking back in and saying we're trending down. So you could continue this current pattern. So that's kind of how to use stoches and break it down. Again, we use it for our system and our strategy with other indicators and other information on timeframes that helps us give us this direction. But that is the basic breakdown of the RSI indicator. You can go into the settings on this as well, change the time frames if you want. You can go into the colors, change the colors of the lines, the graphs, the background if you choose to. You can also change the visibility. Our goal is to use the tools as they are, so everything can be simple for anybody to pick up and take the opportunity that's on the markets to their advantage. So that is the basic RSI indicator with the stoches. And we thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.